When working with text content, there are several HTML elements you can use to create a semantic hierarchy. First, we have HTML section heading elements. There are 6 levels of headings which range from H1 to H6, with H1 being the highest or most important level, and H6 being the lowest or least important level. Heading information is used by assistive technology to construct a table of contents for the page, so it's important to use them appropriately. There are a few common mistakes when using HTML heading elements. First, headings should not be used to style text, only to indicate importance of the upcoming content. If you wish to change the heading font size, use the CSS font size property. Second, heading elements should be used in order, and no levels should be skipped. This means you should start at H1 and work your way sequentially through the headings. You should not skip levels and go from an H1 to an H4 element. Third, there should only be one H1 element per page. While multiple H1 elements is technically allowed as an HTML standard, it is considered bad practice. Let's look at an example. Suppose we're writing a food blog and we want to create a recipe page. The outline might look something like this. In our code space, you'll see that the recipe text is already included. So let's start by defining the header hierarchy in the code. Remember, we start with a heading 1 and work our way down. Once we've established our headers, it's time to move on to the content. There are several HTML elements we can use to mark up page content. First, we have the paragraph element. A paragraph is a block of text separate from other blocks of text. Going back to our baked potato recipe, let's say we have this recipe description. We can use paragraph elements to mark up this text. Next, we want to add a list of ingredients. To do this, we can use the unordered list element. This element is used to create a list of items that do not have an order. Here are a list of ingredients we will add to our recipe. Each ingredient will be wrapped in a list item element. Finally, we want to add a list of steps. For this, we can use the ordered list element. This element is used to create a list of items that do have an order. Just like the unordered list element, we use the list item element to create the steps within the list. Here's a list of steps for our recipe. We'll declare our list with the ordered list element and wrap each step in a list item. And now we have our recipe.